me your secrets true.
Hey, it's KUCZI. Leave a message. I might call you back.
I love my country and your fucking cunt too.
3, 2, 1, ignition.
Gentle bitch baby.
Now let's just power. For real.
Hi.
Hi, this is Jack. I'm a star. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we're all pretty disappointed. Right now, I'm trying to download. I'm not trying to download. I am actually downloading an update to Discord, which I installed on this computer months ago, and then never actually used. And then yesterday, I decided, well, this is a great time to start one of them Discord servers. It's kind of dicey. All right. In the future, I'm gonna have to talk to that woman and some ancillary women. There's some adjuncts to the woman. She's gonna have Klingons. There's not gonna be a neutral zone. Well, if there is, it's gonna be my Discord server. I'm gonna need to talk to that woman before I fucking see her again, regardless of what the goddamn judge says. Hey, judge, dude. I just said goddamn judge. Does that mean you're damned by God? I don't know. Does it matter? I don't think so. God damn it. I don't think that it really matters whether I say that or not, because I have an agreement with the divine, right? Now, some people don't have the same kind of agreement. Oh my God, they don't have the same kind of agreement at all. They can't say shit like that. Or they can, but they end up having reprisals. They get sanctioned. Real problems for them, not for me. And, well, I guess some people do have special rules. I guess that's how it works. I guess some people just have some special goddamn circumstances. And failure to respect those circumstances leads to comeuppance of some kind. Apparently it can vary what the circumstances actually are. For example, this woman that I saw last month. Yeah, last month. She sneered at me. She acted like I had no business asking her questions. She acted like she knew what I wanted. She acted like she could just fucking close her eyes and fucking nod her head at me and fucking act like she was in charge of shit. Well, I'm sure she is in charge of shit. She's not in charge of me. And considering that I was only in the area to do her a favor, like I could give a fuck. I knew that the person I was looking for wasn't there. And then I knew that I wouldn't exactly be completely welcome there. But that's okay. I'm really not welcome anywhere these days, for good reason. But this woman was snotty and sneery and of a type of personality that I frankly don't ever want to see again. Jesus Christ, like I'd done something wrong, like I had violated some sort of ineffable divine law, as others have. So that person was misinformed. Maybe there's some sort of subtle, on the DL code, body language type of thing that I didn't pick up on. It's not so surprising. I don't have face blindness, but I do have cunt blindness. So whatever kind of messages was leaking out of her poussoir to tell me what the fuck was really going on, I didn't pick up on those. I really don't pay attention to the vaginas of women I'm not going to have sex with. I really don't. Fuck, that never occurred to me. I don't even look at the tits. I actually make eye contact. I like eyes. I saw some pretty eyes the other day. Oh, goodness. Okay, so this woman has pissed me off. And I've already been pissed off. If I went down the list of women who have pissed me off in the last fucking year, thankfully it would not be as long as my dick, but it's still a good number of names. I don't really want to hold a grudge against these people at all. I don't really want to remember that time that that arrogant woman cost me a whole bunch of goddamn money because she was such a fucking bimbo. I don't want to remember that. I don't want to remember any of them at all. Nevertheless, as a diplomat, I must, from time to time, be reminded of these goddamn things. In the future, I'm going to have to be talking to that woman, regardless of what's going on. And I don't expect that to be very difficult. But as a nod to future historians who are going to want to know, what the fuck? Seriously, when they look back at what the fuck happened here, there's going to be a big blank space. not just Taylor Swift. It's going to be people wondering, well, why the fuck did that happen? Why did this happen? Why did that happen? And nobody for at least 75 years is going to want to talk about it. Similar to the Kennedy assassination. Like they keep on covering up the sealing up the records for another 50 years, right? Over and over and over. And I remember my mother being real excited when the first unsealing was going to happen. She thought she was going to get something. And she didn't. And she was disappointed. And then more stuff happened. And the reason why is because a lot of it is really just awful. Just terrible stuff. Like, he was shot because he deserved to die. He was a fucking dick, for one thing. And then there wasn't really a law against doing it then. So, well, now there is, I guess. I'm not sure on that part. But there was 3 timelines, different unravelings of the time stream happened on each of them, and then they were all stitched back together, and the builders did their first time transplant, I guess you could call it. Did you know there's 3 Earths? Did you know? There's 3 Earths. Secret of the Holy Trinity, you got 3 planets, 3 Earths. You can move between them if you have the covered sanguine grace of God. Did you know? You probably didn't know that, right? Not many people do, and then those who do are usually not allowed to talk about it. But I figure what the hell. I'm waiting for this downloading update fucking shit to happen. Downloading update 13 to 14. I'd rather read the news. The bell tolls for thee. The bell tolls for thee. I'd rather see what's going on. Nobody's talking to me. This is recorded August 15th. I'm pretty excited. Tomorrow's a big day. Big day. That's the day when certain people decide what kind of birthday I'm going to have. Right? Is it going to be the party of end all parties? Probably not. No. That'll come later, or maybe it'll come earlier. Maybe they're going to have a party tomorrow night where I won't be invited, because they got to have one more of those. There's got to be at least one more party where I'm not invited at all, so that all the people who really can't stand me can have a safe place to congregate. It's important, those safe spaces. There's some Tootslesses out there who just don't get it. Like they are beyond fucking freaked out, because everything they've ever been taught was wrong about me, and then everything in the reality is unraveling before their eyes. It's like it's like in the Gunslinger series from Stephen King, where the world moves on. Okay, that's what's happening on a significant level with me, Michael Clifford Kuczi. People have been told that I'm not going to be a problem. Well, I'm not going to be a problem. I'm going to be a solution. And that shit's happening. That's actual. Most people aren't going to notice the areas of life. By the way, I'm smoking a cigarette inside the home. Okay? This is my 3rd one that I've allowed to smoke inside. It does not taste any better. However, until recently, I wasn't smoking cigarettes at all. And now, I'm smoking a cigarette inside my haunted church, motherfucker. Only half one, because I smoked the other half, mostly outside. And then I came inside and smoked it some more. And then put it out inside, and then left the half-smoked cigarette, left the half-smoked cigarette to smolder and burn the way incense would, except it's not incense, it's a Native American black cigarette. Let me tell you, it tastes pretty fucking good. So, I'm waiting for this downloading update 14 of 14. Good Christ. This takes forever, which isn't surprising. I've got, how much bandwidth do I have here? Let's see. I'm kind of low on bandwidth these days since, oh God, down to 90 kilobytes a second. That's actually quite a lot. I remember back in the day fucking getting on the horn with AT&T screaming at them at my fucking DSL line. Blah, 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 blah. I paid for 56, blah, blah. Why aren't I getting it? Well, 14.4K is reserved for the military, so we can spy on you, and so you'll never get more than 38 no matter what it says, and that's dependent on the wiring to your house, and since you're not in the club, we're going to piss on your copper wires every morning and giggle. Yeah, no shit, that's what they do. That's actually not a completely true story, because I was never dumb enough to get... oh no, ISDN. That was it. Yeah, that was the one I didn't have. ISDN was where they get two pairs of shitty copper wires and run them in parallel with each other, and then get 2 more sets of those and run them. And they tell you there's 2, but there's actually 3. Get the picture? Yeah, if you feel me on that one. The secret of the AT&T Holy Trinity is there's 2 T's, but there's also an ampersand, right? All that's extra bandwidth for the military, for the extra data that's required when they're spying on every single fucking home, which they've been doing for a long time. Okay, all of you with TVs at home, boom, you're busted. You got a cathode ray tube. Those fucking things go 2 ways. No shit. They always have. They always did. They've never been without 2-way communication. Remember 1984? Remember the movie? It was a pretty good movie. It was a downer. Holy shit. Not nearly enough Naked John hurt. Really. But there was scenes where like they'd be talking to the view screens and like, how the fuck would this happen? Orwell's writing this in 1948. Orwell knew that they were 2-way then, right? And he was allowed to talk about it in the sense that he was given a mandate by some grandmaster. I don't fucking know. I went around then. Yeah, Grandmaster Belch. He said, okay, write this story and you know this and blah, 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 blah. George Orwell was buddies with a lot of people, and he knew about things, and he wrote about this, and then he got his work cleared. They said, oh, okay, we can publish this. Let's make some changes here, and bit of a collaborative effort, really. Truly, no man builds alone. But the notion in 1949, when the book was published, yeah, you wrote it in 48. Took a while to get out the door, I guess because it's a big fat ass. The populace at the time wasn't prepared to accept the reality that televisions were 2-way, but they were. They've always been 2-way. Always. Your computer, it's not a television. It's a computer, and it may or may not have the ability to spy on everything you do and see everything that you see, just like a cathode ray tube is. Maybe. I don't know about your hardware. My hardware, oh, it's a delight. I got this button on it. When you push the button, it lights up with a little amber light, and the amber light is supposed to convey a feeling of peace and tranquility and safety. That, oh look, you're not being your cameras are off, sir. No videos getting out. We're not looking at you, sir. Okay. Hang on a second. I gotta get this one up for the cheap sheets. Bullshit. Was that clear enough? Okay. So originally, when I first got the computer, it appeared to work. It still doesn't fucking work. It doesn't do shit to the stream. Of course the data is still there. That's all it does. You turn it on, and it automatically starts beaming back home to Langley. Fucking, it doesn't waste a minute. Those men need to have their telemetry, and they want it now. There's no delay. The military wants their goddamn telemetry, and they want it immediately, and they get it. They're the fucking military. Okay, cheer for yeah. I'm not going to do a hoo-ah because I'm not actually military, but that's what they fucking do. That's usually that's why they win, right? Okay, it's pretty important for a military to win. Military starts losing. Well, not a very effective military anymore, sir. Oh my God, Sarge has been blown up. Yeah, it's not cool when the military starts to lose. And after a certain point, a military is not ever going to lose. That's why you got the Khmer Empire, which I'm sure most of you think is total bullshit. Nevertheless, there's still a bunch of dudes up in the upper reaches running around in their rickety spaceships fucking doing shit. Kind of like the Reavers in Serenity. But no, they're actually out there. Not really friends of mine, but they have a significant proportion of their troop membership comes from dead American soldiers, which isn't so surprising. They die, they get translated to the astral realm or whatever the fuck, and then rather than be trapped in a reincarnation cycle, they just go back to war. Yeah, they just keep warring. If they're in berserker mode, they could bust through 8 or 9 different planar dimensions without even noticing it, especially those A-10 Warhogs. Those things will fucking rip a hole through anything, okay? So what happens to these people when they're, done fighting after they've won, and they're several gazillion parsecs or whatever the fuck from home. Well, what happens to them? Does anybody know? Well, actually, quite a few people do know. Perhaps not on an individual basis. I don't. I'm not going to talk about Wesley Clarkson Jr. the third. Fuck you, dude. I don't care. I'm not here to pass messages back and forth just because I'm on a particularly special plot of land. It's a Native American burial and battleground, military jurisdiction, etc., etc. You know the drill. I have not pierced the veil, so I'm not overwhelmed by requests from the other side to pass messages on, which I'm thankfully grateful for. These fucking dead people just fucking never quit. They don't. They find a channel that they can reach the world of light, and they don't give up. Why would they? For the most part, they're usually unconscious, utterly, because they're dead. Dead is dead, right? And just because some dude was alive back in 1948 when his experimental rocket booster, blew up on liftoff or whatever, and he didn't notice, and then he goes up really high and then keeps going in his Rocinante or whatever, and keeps on going. That doesn't mean he gets to automatically come back here and fucking knock on the door of ye old KUCZI and then start demanding entry to the fucking brain space that I have. I mean, what little brain I have, I prefer to keep close to myself. So thankfully, I'm not. I can make fun of that guy and not be haunted. He's kind of pissed, but he's laughing too, because he's not a unconscious dead guy anymore. Now he's like come back to himself. I've reinvigorated the dormant spark of life within him by paying attention to him. It's amazing what a little attention will do for a guy. You pay a man a little bit of attention, he'll fucking follow you for weeks, especially if you pay attention with your cooter, said he. 16 minutes. I'm still downloading this fucking Discord server shit. What the fuck? All right, downloading update 14:14. Oh, God. So I didn't really plan on. I was thinking about going live. I don't know. I don't know if I would have been able to say all that if I was live. If I were live. I'm kind of. What's the word I'm looking for? Not hungry. I've got something for that. But I am kind of drained. I'm kind of exhausted of this bullshit. It's very challenging to continue to be alone for months that bleed into years. Okay, I don't think I was imagined to be living this long under these circumstances, and arguably I'm not living at all. It's kind of lame. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not begging for help or forgiveness or anything. Christ, forgive me for what? But I really can't keep this up much longer, and thankfully it's not going to be having to be kept up. It's not going to have to be kept up for much longer, he said, stammering over the words. I'm confident that tomorrow that something will happen. I plan on going. I was considering not going at all and seeing what the f. We'll see. I'm gonna call the. I can't call right now. My only phone line right now is the one that I'm getting. Up to 200 kilobytes now. Wow. Oh nope, that's down again. Anyway, the bandwidth comes in bursts out here. The military jurisdiction is kind of on the DL. Supposedly it's not supposed to exist. It's officially not there. Fuck you fuckers. I fucking know military jurisdiction when I see it. Here I am. This is tiny little square. It's smaller than Liechtenstein. I always wanted my own kingdom. All right, here's one now. The bandwidth, the way bandwidth works, it has to be apportioned by the ISP, and the ISP knows who lives where. They got they keep track of all the cellular devices, and they know how much they're allowed to get, and blah 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 blah. And they know how much bandwidth people are likely to use. And in my case, they know that I'm likely to use all of my bandwidth that is apportioned, not just because I'm a data pig. I am a piggy when it comes to data. Give me all your data. It used to be that I was downloading copyrighted material for future inclusion into an archive. I'm not actually doing that now. And even when I was doing that, long story short, it was allowed for reasons. I never got a takedown notice until until somebody came to my house and connected to my network and started downloading shit that he wasn't supposed to download. Didn't tell me, just did it, right? Then I got a takedown notice. And he did that on purpose, too. I fucking know he did. Which is, he didn't know any better. And actually, I'm kind of glad he did. I was kind of wondering what would happen. And I was wondering, hey, wow, I guess this really does work. And it's not like I was using a dodge. I was, put my hand on a stack of Bibles. I do solemnly swear that I am not Joan of Arc, but I was commanded by God to download several copies of The Matrix. Like, why not? I don't think I'll burst into flames for that one. At any rate, the ISPs know me. All right, KUCZI. Oh yeah, he's going to use whatever bandwidth you give him. He's going to use it. Yeah, and there's really only so much that exists for various purposes, because the overhead is all controlled by the military. Okay, now the military can give me infinite bandwidth if they want to. Literally infinite bandwidth they can give to me, because they have a larger scoop than I do. They could just take bandwidth from the bands, and they can apportion it as they choose, because they know how. For one thing, they've built the fucking thing. For another, they have guns. For a third, they actually know what's going on. If for some reason I desperately needed to have infinite bandwidth, well, some chopperhead would fucking push a button, and there I have it. Fortunately, I don't call them chopperheads often, and and I don't need infinite bandwidth at all. I don't. The amount of bandwidth I'm down to 100 kilobytes sustained. That's plenty. That's all I need. I don't need infinite bandwidth. And if I had infinite bandwidth at all, or if I had an awesome always on instant connection, which I don't right now. If I was living on a fiber node, I would probably be reasonable. For one thing, I've already downloaded all the copyrighted material that exists in the world, and most of the new shit is shit. So I don't really need to continue that. But there's some important things that have gone on here that no one's ever going to find out about. No one. Wesley Clark Jr. the third. Fuck him. Nobody's going to find out about him. He's already gone. He just took a ride to where he wanted to go. He was kind of trapped in this neutral zone, nightmare zone, really, between not between heaven and hell, but oh, shut up, dude. He said somewhere between Peacenik and Weatherman, but he's not really talking to me anymore. Wesley Clarkson, whatever. Obviously a fake name, right? Where was I? Oh yeah, so my bandwidth. I'm still downloading this Discord update, and I wasn't gonna be going. I wasn't gonna have a Discord server, and then I realized, oh, I need a clearinghouse. I need a place where that woman and her little bitch baby hangers-on, whoever the fuck these assholes are, who've been fucking running up and down my shit for fucking months. What a bunch of fucking douchebags. I'm not going to ask anybody to stop being friends with anybody. Never. Ever. I'm certainly not going to do to her what was done to me. You got to forget about her. You got to move on. Or click. The fucker hung up on me too. Like, I was like, what? Is this really happening? Are you serious? Motherfucker did not know who he was fucking with. Or maybe he did. I'm not really sure. I haven't had a chance to talk to him yet. But that kind of thing is why shit has gone south. Okay? And regardless of what Judge Kevin Blondin, who's actually kind of cool, especially since I'm not renditioned out to Diego Garcia yet, and he hasn't brought down the hammer on me. He smiles occasionally, not a smirk. I've never seen him smirk. He's a good judge. He really is. And the electronic representation of him, it seems fine to me. Seeing him in person, I don't know. I'd prefer to wait on that, right? Until I've made some other connections first. But that's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow, that guy might just say, "Case dismissed. You're free to go. Call the woman all you want." He might do that. I'm not really hoping that he does. Well, honestly, I don't really know what the options are. It's a complicated case. There's a bunch of moving parts. I don't know what this guy has to deal with. That's why he's a judge. Yeah, because he does get to know all that shit. There's important stuff going on. And he can't just make the decision that's right for me just because I'm the primary victim and I'm innocent. Oh, he can't just dismiss. At first, it was very confusing to me. Why the fuck can't you dismiss, and why aren't you telling me? I'm looking at him. In my head, I'm asking God, what the fuck's going on here with these douches? I mean, I don't usually call a sitting judge a douchebag, and I don't think I have. But I was wondering, is this guy just some kind of douchebag? Well, no, the guy before him. I'm on like the third judge and the fifth public defender. Like, no shit. I'm a tough cookie to crumble. They have other things going on that take precedence over what's going on with me. And as inconvenient as it's been for me to live this annoyingly, oh God. It's similar to a peasant lifestyle, but I'm not working, which is worse. At least peasants can work. I actually can't work. I actually can't work. So all these fucking bastards who keep on saying, get a job. Do you work? What do you do for a living? All these fucking douchebags. Maybe some of them are sitting judges. They've known that I can't work. I can't. I literally can't. Because reasons. I can labor, right? I can toil. But that thing where Washington is a right to work state, blah 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 blah. That doesn't affect me here. That doesn't affect, not because I'm on an embassy, although it does play a role. But there's reasons why I can't just work. There are actual reasons. There's special reasons, and they exist. And the failure of anybody to fucking pay attention to this, except when it suits them, has been, well, I'm gonna say tedious. It's been kind of annoying. Usually, what happens in a situation like this is the guy will write a book, right, and then he'll get paid that way, or he'll take donations before his name becomes mud twice over again. Fuck. By the way, if you've ever given me money, get ready to do it again, because you're probably update my username. Oh goodness, I've got to get on my Discord server. I've finally downloaded the update, and then I'm well, I'm not gonna stay. Well, maybe I will. Hey, this has been 26 minutes with Jackstar. I might change the name to 26, cause alphabet, cause I love you. Okay, I can't pause this now. Yeah, I'm such a dork. All right, where is this? Update your username. Why are usernames changing? Well, probably because of me. I'll do this later. Okay, we'll remind you very soon. That's funny. Oh, hey. Hey, I know that guy. No servers in common. Oh, a message cannot be delivered. Well, I like that guy. I do. Yeah, I don't feel great about the cigarette, but it was for a reason. Da 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 da. Okay. We're going to delete Jackstar1377. And the reason for that is because Zorro will remain a mystery. I want some music. Music. Oh, let's listen to this.
You're going to be placed in a situation that is going to be really detrimental, but it's on you. You're going to have to find a way to change the way people look at things, especially when it comes to dealing with magic, and especially with thinking that you can sit here and do harm onto people when that's not the way of life. You should not be doing stuff like that. Be thinking about doing harm onto somebody and thinking that you're going to be able to walk freely. You don't get rewards for harming people, and that's just the fucking truth. And because the high priestess is the Knight of Cups, she or he, priest, right? He or she, they're healing. They were healing people. They were helping people. They were giving more than they needed to give. Six of Pentacles. And on top of that, they got nothing back in return. Knowing the fact that they were sacrificed, people mess with their money, people mess with their health, people mess with their gifts, people mess with them in every area of their life. This high priestess got out of it every single time. Every single time they got out of it, and they're going to continuously get out of it no matter what.
She might be talking about me.
They're going to keep getting out of it. And as much as
Maybe.
the King of Wands looks like, even though he's falling back with the Four of Swords, it's like they're trying to find ways to make changes in their life, but Spirit and the angels are literally saying, sorry, dog. We know that you're probably trying to find ways to change right now, but because you went up against the prophecy,
Oops.
against the prophet,
Oops.
we sent this priestess or this priest down to earth to do something.
Okay, yeah.
You should have
She's talking about me.
on, but what you did was you chose to become their opposition. So for that, we're gonna have no choice but to fuck you up, to
Yep.
make you understand and realize that those things that you did come with consequences, and you will have to pay up for that.
It's true.
Pentacles, this high priestess has.
And it goes both ways.
A lot.
I've gone against
This
prophecy too.
priestess, light worker,
Just not
earth
as many
angel,
times as you
God
people.
seed, they give a lot and they don't get nothing back in return. They're always helping people left, right, and center, to the point where when they don't have nothing left in their cup, they're still giving, and when they're depleted,
The shirt off my
they're
back.
giving. So lesson learned now, Virgos. Okay, God is watching everything with the 2 of Wands. You're watching everything. God is watching everything. You guys are destined for great wealth, right? And you guys have been going.
I'll settle for a hug. I really would.
But justice will prevail for
I think I'm supposed to have money
If
though.
anybody was trying to mess with you,
Like, I need
money,
bandwidth.
all that stuff, it's saying no.
I don't think I could pay for bandwidth of hugs, but if I could, I'd be one hugging
We
motherfucker.
saw what your enemies did to you. We saw how they tried to take your vitality away from you. We saw how they tried to block you in every area of your life, just so that
I kinda need a bath before I need a hug.
Happy. But
Just
what
saying.
they wanted to do was they wanted to take your energy and utilize your energy and siphon your energy, so that way they can benefit from your energy and you're left with their shitty energy. But that's not who you are. You're not the Queen of Swords in reverse. You're not the King of Pentacles in reverse. You are the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles upright. You're grounded, you're loving, you're nurturing, you're kind, you're caring, you're a mother to everybody.
I
It
am.
doesn't matter how old people are, you're still going to be a mother
I
to
am a
everybody,
mother.
Because when you carry the wisdom that you have within you,
Very proud.
why wouldn't you share it? Justice card.
Right?
Prosperity is coming in, Virgos. The universe is coming in for you, especially because of the fact that Saturn is in retrograde.
Oh, good.
When things start to pick up for you guys, Saturn is going to reward you with the 6 of Pentacles, which is your prosperity. Your enemies are like lost at the moment with the 6 of Pentacles. They're like wondering, how come things are not working out? How come? Well, there's Saturn.
Probably because you pissed me off.
Well, you know, we saw what you did to take away from this person when they were
Seriously.
when they were on a mission to help heal humanity.
Oh my God.
And since they took away, we can no longer give to you, and we're gonna give back. We're gonna give
That
them,
fucking mission with the
we're gonna
vessel.
give them the scales.
Couldn't believe
and
it.
We're gonna balance it out and give them exactly what they deserve, which is more than whatever the fuck they gave out.
I don't know what I deserve.
Seven of Cups.
Oh. Well, I did create the sevenfold way. That's cool.
Everything that they did onto you, Virgos, is never gonna stay on you. No magic can actually stay on you.
Hi.
It is what it is. No magic can
Shields.
ever stay on you. You're so loved spiritually. You're so anointed. Because you guys are so like Earth Angel energy with the Queen of Cups. I get a lot of Earth Angel energy in this spread. Starseed, Lightworkers, Pleiades, Extraterrestrials, all that.
It tingles a little,
Completely Earth Angel
but
energy.
I'm mostly human.
These people are like of the underworld, and they work with such dark deities, and they work with the most.
I have underworld
craziest
contacts.
shit you can
I should call them
possibly
today.
think of. But they want this Earth Angel to carry their shitty energy,
Right,
while they
yeah.
took your Earth Angel energy from you, which is fucked up. But I want you guys.
Ordinarily
to
that would
know
work, but not this
your
time.
Enemies are lost and
Aw.
scattered.
Bye.
And it's all caused by jealousy and envy. And I want you guys to know that you have defeated your enemies, and it is
God.
what it is. Your
I have
enemies
not.
are fucking
God has
lost,
defeated my
they're
enemies.
confused, they're paranoid, maybe even schizophrenic for what they've
Oh.
done to you. And you're sitting there as a Queen of Cups like, I told you not to do that.
I did.
I told you don't harm people.
I did.
And
I did. I really did. Oh, is she done? Let's pause that. Yeah, we got the Wheel of Death. I didn't pause the recording. I don't know why. I could keep talking. I could. Looks like I'm downloading something though. I wonder what I'm downloading. Oh yeah. Oh. Software from YouTube. Oh. Well, let's turn that off. Oh, I pushed the disconnect button and it doesn't disconnect. Cool. Okay, well, let's actually turn the Wi-Fi off. Okay. Oh, look. Now it says that it's done downloading shit, but it's not. It's still downloading because whatever this. Oh, yeah, I can't even see that. Yeah, there we go. Now I tried to push the button that brought the push the button. I moved the mouse and I clicked the button that activated the pointer, and the pointer was on top of the icon that shows my program that's supposed to show what kind of bandwidth I got going back and forth. But everything that happens on my computer is actually happening on another computer somewhere else. Okay, and everything that I'm seeing is a representation of what's happening on another computer. Okay, it's a type of sandboxing. It's very military. Now, whatever software that the fucking YouTube people want to download, they've got to do it. It's super important. YouTube, they want the telemetry too. They want the telemetry now, just like the military, because they're run by very important Wojcicki person. She wants to know that she gets her shit, and she doesn't have to deal with bandwidth limitations. And yet, occasionally, things don't work. Sometimes things don't work because the computer that she's downloaded shit from got blown up, right? And if the solid state drive has been vaporized, well, it's a little harder to get the data, right? It can still be gotten, oddly enough, but the ability for people on Earth to get it is usually kind of limited. Susan Wojcicki? No. She doesn't have those kind of limitations. She's upper crust, okay? And there's a reason for that. She's obviously very good at her job, and considering who she's dating, although I don't know if she is anymore, but let's just say she's a nice person, right? She's quality folk. She probably doesn't like me talking about her. I don't give a fuck whether she does or not. I'm pretty sure she does. Whatever, she'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. So I wanted to do something else with my computer other than what it thought it was going to do, and instead it insisted on getting this software. Look. I'm okay with sharing my existence with the military, but for the military to take primacy over me, well, here's the thing: I am Black Pope, and I do have certain rights, and then my shit shouldn't be stopped. It shouldn't be. Oh, look, I turned the Wi-Fi back on. No Wi-Fi networks found. Oh, there they are. Okay, back on. Come, let's go. Click. Connect. Bing. So now I'm connected to, perfect. Now I'm connected to the place where I wanted to be connected, but not through a proxy anymore. God, this phone is hot. Wow. Oh, I got messages. Live chat girl 3395, 49 minutes ago, and Blank Smith, 13 minutes ago. These are real people. Wow. I don't know what the hell they're thinking, but you got to be pretty fancy if you're going to be talking to me on the chitty chatty about your stuff, right? Let's see. Come on. Oh, it works. Yay. Now, I don't mind YouTube doing its thing, but I do mind if some Op4 is in between doing their thing. That doesn't seem appropriate to me. That seems like it should not happen that way. God, it's still fucked up. What the fuck? Oh, that's better. Okay. Oh, wow, this happened much faster. Oh, how amazing. It's almost as though I was completely right about what I just said. What I was trying to do was simply access the information page for a video that I had. Oh, God, this fucking AI. Access the information page for a... There. Hot damn. So there's an AI trying to get in the way, and there's a human that's shepherding the bot fleet that tries to get in my way and find out what I'm trying to get, and then keep me from getting it. It doesn't work for anybody. It's well, that part's kind of hard to explain. I don't actually know, and then I don't need to know, frankly. Okay, join server. Did it work? Oh my God, it worked. Hot shit. Okay, so I have a Discord server now. And don't you wish you had one too? I will put the invite link in the comments, or no, in the description of this video. And then you can join it, and you can do what people do on Discord servers. Please don't try really hard to bust its shields, because it's not going to be shielded. It's just a regular Discord server. There's nothing special about it. Yet. If it turns into a skiff where I got to meet that woman, where I got to talk about things, and I'm going to blah 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 blah, well then it'll be fancier. and still look exactly the same. All right? Are we all clear? Clear. Okay, you're clear. Right? Isn't this exciting? I think it's exciting. Shout outs to Bestie, Bestie's friend, Bestie's other friend, Bestie's boss, and Bestie's mom, and the dog. Okay, I love you. And everybody else, fuck them. I don't care about anybody except her. Bye.
I dare a dance with the devil. I'm in love with his hate. He makes me feel something special, and this will last. God's sake. The demon praises my vanity. Idle hopes keep me vain. Get a glimpse of eternity. I'm addicted to pain. I stick to a fallen angel. I degrade myself again. My hands over his black wings, enjoying this sin. I stick to a fallen angel. I degrade myself again. Pass my hands over his black wings, enjoying this sin. This is